Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We cordially welcome you all to the welcome ceremony of Batch 21-22 of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya. To mark the beginning of the day's proceedings, let us now invite the following distinguished guests to light the oil lamp. The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya, Professor M.D. Lamawansa, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor W.M.T. Madhujit, the Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, Professor P.G.A. Pushpakumara, the Dean, Faculty of Agriculture, Professor S.S. Kodituakku, representing all other deans of the faculties, the Head, Department of Veterinary Clinical Sciences, Professor A. Dangolla, representing all other heads of the departments of the faculty, the Acting Registrar, Mr. M. Ekanayaka, the invited speaker of the welcome ceremony, Dr. R. Pakyanathan, the Proctor, University of Peradeniya, Professor R. D. Jayasinghe, the coordinator of the orientation program, Dr. Tushari Gunawardana, one student representing all the students of the batch 21-22, the secretary of the Veterinary Students Union, Mr. Anupama Sandakalu. Thank you, and please stand up for the university anthem.
සත්විද ශිල්ප කලාදිව රොසුවෙන
සුවය සදා දෙන ඉසිවර අසපුව
නංවමු යසිසුරිනි
සනහමු කිතු ගොසිනි
නමදිමු වැති පෙමිනි
පේරාදෙනි සරසවි ජනනී පේරාදෙනි සරසවි ජනනී
අන්තාන සිහිල් කඳුලැස්සෙන් පෝෂිත
මහවැලි කුමරිය කුරුල විභූෂිත
විසල්ලතාවෙක එකතුර සුජනිත
කුසුම් කැකුළු වෙමු අරුණට විකසිත
නංවමු යසිසුරිනි
සනහමු කිතු ගොසිනි
නමදිමු වැති පෙමිනි
පේරාදෙනි සරසවි ජනනී
පේරාදෙනි සරසවි ජනනි
පේරාදෙනි සරසවි ජනනී
පේරාදෙනි සරසවි ජනනි
පේරාදෙනි සරසවි ජනනී
පේරාදෙනි සරසවි ජනනි
Thank you, and please be seated. Studying veterinary medicine and animal science to become future veterinarians is not merely about treating animals. When you begin to traverse the world of veterinary medicine and animal science, the tapestry you will weave around companion, production, wild, and exotic animals will take you on an exquisite journey into the depths of life, humanity, humility, freedom, justice, and even democracy. Veterinary medicine is an art which will give you the power and agency not only to heal both animals and human beings, but an art which will teach you about life, reality, and existence. On this illustrious day, marking the beginning of your academic journey, let us congratulate you all on walking the road towards Peradeniya. As the great Professor Ashley Halpe once said, this is no Oxford or Cambridge, growing at its own sweet pace over the centuries, evolving a visual splendor of dreaming spires, of the colleges by the Cam, by imperceptible increments. Peradeniya was all planning, its variations of Kandyan architecture daringly blended with the elements of Anuradhapura and Polonnaruwa, the whole huge flower fragrance with shadows intricately balancing formal landscaping, and chaste permitted wilderness, complete with winding walks and wobbling streams designed to breed debate and poetry. Peradeniya is a ball of plenty, the perfection of a dream, the embodiment of that way of life that is envisioned as the university. Thus, we hope this space will transform you into civic human beings with humane qualities, to constructively restructure this world into a more habitable one, and to give hope to this broken, ailing republic. With that, let us now cordially invite the coordinator of the orientation program, Dr. Tushari Gunawardana, Senior Lecturer in Pathology from the Department of Veterinary Pathobiology, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya, to deliver the welcome address.
I wish you a very good morning to you all. our Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, Professor M.D. Lamawansa, DVC, University of Peradeniya, Professor W.M.T. Madhujit, our special invited speaker, Dr. Raj Pakyanathan, Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, Professor Anil Pushpakumara, all deans of faculties, acting registrar, university proctor, and all other distinguished guests, heads of departments, all academic staff members and non-academic staff members of Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, and my dear students and parents. It is a moment of great honor and privilege to welcome you all today for this memorable event, the welcome ceremony of batch 2021 to 2022. Welcome all to the one and only veterinary faculty in Sri Lanka. My sincere welcome goes to our VC, Professor M.D. Lamawansa, and our DVC, Professor W.T. Madhujit, who are with us today to grace this occasion. I warmly and wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Raj Pakyanathan, who is our invited speaker, one of the eminent veterinarians who is present with us today to address our students and inspire them about our profession. I also welcome all who contributed to make this welcome ceremony a reality. The ceremony today will be followed by a few important speeches from the Dean of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, our chief guest, Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, our invited speaker who will motivate our students, a cultural event performed by our own students, the medal awarding session to appraise best performances in veterinary medicine and animal science, speech by an award-winning student, and a speech by the Secretary of the Veterinary Students' Union. Dear students, this will be one of the most important days in your life, a day that will change your future. As you embark this new journey, it is important to remember that you are not alone. We are here to support you and guide you every step of the way. You are extremely lucky to be here and joining the small but strongly bonded family of Sri Lankan veterinarians dispersed throughout the world. Together with all veterinarians, I would like to graduated from here. I would like to welcome all of you to this unique faculty and to this noble profession. So my dear students, on behalf of the entire institution, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you who have joined us today. Grab this golden opportunity, develop the integrity, be the guardian angel who will take care of animals, be the savior who will save their lives, be the one who reads their emotions, and most importantly, determined to be the voice of speechless. I'm certain that you would find these 5 years the most inspiring years of your life. I hereby wish you all a happy and academically fulfilling journey ahead and an outstanding stay at the university. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Now, I would like to invite Professor P.G.A. Pushpakumara, the Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya, to address the gathering.
Very good morning. Professor M.D. Lamawansa, Vice Chancellor of University of Peradeniya. Professor Terence Madhujit, Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya. Dr. Raj Pakyanathan, invited speaker. Heads of the departments, academic and non-academic staff of the faculty, university proctor, all the deans of the faculty, distinguished guests, dear colleagues, and most importantly, our new entrants and their parents. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you to the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, the only higher education institution in Sri Lanka that offers comprehensive veterinary degree program. Today we gather here to mark the beginning of an incredible journey that will shape your future as a compassionate and skilled veterinary professional. First and foremost, let me express my heartfelt congratulations to all the new entrants who have successfully secured a place in our prestigious institution. You have overcome the fierce competition and demonstrated remarkable dedication to your studies. We are immensely proud to have you join our family, and we believe that you possess the potential to achieve great heights in the field of veterinary medicine. As we stand here today, it is essential to reflect on the significance of your chosen profession. Veterinary medicine is a noble calling and that holds the power to heal, protect, and improve the lives of our animal companions. The animals we care are our patients and teachers, reminding us the profound interdependence between humans and the animal kingdom. Be dedicating yourself to this profession. We take on the responsibility of safeguarding the welfare of animals and promoting public health. At the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, we are committed to providing you with an exceptional education that will equip you with the knowledge, skills, ethical values necessary to excel in your career. Our faculty comprises well-equipped, well-qualified and dedicated teachers, experienced researchers, and well-experienced practitioners who are recognized both nationally, regionally, and even internationally for their contribution to veterinary medicine. You will be learning from very best in the field, ensuring that you receive a world-class education right here in Sri Lanka. Throughout your time at your esteemed institution, you will encounter a rigorous academic curriculum that covers a wide range of subjects from anatomy, physiology to pathology, pharmacology, medicine, and surgery, and so forth. Emphasizing the importance of practical training, we have established 2 teaching hospitals, well-equipped laboratories, and veterinary teaching farm where you will gain hands-on experience in diagnosing, treating, and preventing diseases that affect companion and farm animals. We believe that combination of theoretical knowledge and practical skill is essential to mold well-rounded veterinary professionals who can make real difference in the lives of animal and their human counterparts. I also want to highlight the importance of community engagement during your journey as a student of veterinary medicine. Our profession extends beyond the walls of our classroom and clinics. It is about being actively involved in the communities we serve, educating the public about responsible pet ownership, advocating for animal welfare, and collaborating with the healthcare professionals to protect both human and animal health. I urge you to embrace opportunities for outreach program, volunteering, and extracurricular activities that will allow you to positively impact society. Undoubtedly, the path you have chosen is not an easy one. It requires dedication, perseverance, and an unwavering passion for animals. But I assure the rewards are immeasurable. The bonds you will form with the patients and their owners, the satisfaction of nursing a sick animal back to health, and the joy of witnessing the impact of your work on the community will make every challenge worthwhile. As a new entrant, you are about to embark on a transformative journey that will shape not only your career but also your character. I encourage you to make the most of this opportunity, push your boundaries, and embrace the intellectual and personal growth that lies ahead. Seek guidance from your experienced faculty, engage in vibrant discussions with your peers, and nurture a spirit of collaboration and teamwork. Remember that you are not alone in this endeavor. The entire faculty and staff are here to support you and guide along the way. In conclusion, let me once again express my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you for being selected as a new entrant in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science. You have chosen a noble profession that requires your dedication, compassion, and persistent pursuit of knowledge. I have no doubt that with the education and guidance you will receive here, you will become outstanding veterinary professionals who will contribute immensely to the welfare of animals and the betterment of our society. Welcome to the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, beacon of veterinary education in Sri Lanka. May your journey filled with incredible learning, unforgettable experience, and profound sense of purpose. Thank you very much. With the permission of Vice Chancellor, sir, I would like to speak few words in Sinhala, especially for the targeting parents. First, ප්‍රථමයෙන්ම මම ඉතාමත් ඕනෑකමින් අපේ දෙමව්පියන් මෙම තමන්ගේ දරුවා පශු වෛද්‍ය පීඨයට ඇතුළත් කිරීම ගැන සන්තෝෂ වෙන අතර මම හිතන්නේ මේ දූ දරුවන් අවුරුදු 13ක පමණ කාලයක් තම අධ්‍යාපනය ලැබලා මම හිතන්නේ උසස් අධ්‍යාපනය සඳහා පේරාදෙණිය විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ පශු වෛද්‍ය පීඨයට ඇතුළත් කිරීම ගැන මම හිතන ඔබ සියලු දෙනාම ඉතාමත් සන්තෝෂ වෙනවා ඇති. අපේ පශු වෛද්‍ය පීඨය තමයි ලංකාවේ තියෙන එකම පශු වෛද්‍ය විද්‍යාපීඨය. දරුවෙකුට උසස් අධ්‍යාපනයේ පශු වෛද්‍යවරයෙක් වීමට ලබා ගැනීමට තියෙන. මම හිතන්නේ මේ දරුවෝ අද සිට ඔවුන්ගේ ඔරියන්ටේෂන් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකට සහභාගී වෙනවා මාස 3ක වගේ කාලයක් තුර. ඊට පස්සේ ඔවුන්ව තමන්ගේ ප්‍රදේශයේ තියෙන පශු වෛද්‍ය වෘත්තිය හා සම්බන්ධ ආයතන වලට අනුයුක්ත කරලා ඔවුන්ගේ ඇකඩමික් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක පටන් ගැනීමට ප්‍රථම ඔවුන්ට යම්කිසි අත්දැකීමක් දෙනවා. පශු වෛද්‍යවරයෙක් වගේ පත් වුණාම ඔවුන් මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ කියන එක. ඒතර අපි දන්නවා දැන් අද වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඔබගේ දුව හෝ පුතා විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය ඇතුළත් කරලා ගෙදරින් පිට ඉන්න එකම දවස සහ මින් ඉදිරියට ඔවුන් විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ නේවාසිකව අධ්‍යාපනය ලබනවා. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක කාටත් සාමාන්‍යයට දරා ගන්න බැරි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. නමුත් අපේ අධ්‍යයන සහ අනධ්‍යයන කාර්ය මණ්ඩලය ඔවුන්ගේ සුබ සාධනීය සඳහා ඉතාමත් කැපවීමෙන් වගකීමෙන් කටයුතු කරන බව කියන්න කැමතියි. මම හිතන්නේ පශු වෛද්‍ය පාඨමාලාව අපේ පාඨමාලාව දැන් අවුරුදු 5යි. ඊට අමතරව මාස 6ක නේවාසික සීමාවාසික පුහුණුවකින් පසු ඔවුන්ට පශු වෛද්‍යවරුන් වශයෙන් ලංකාවේ රෙජිස්ටර් වෙලා මම හිතන්නේ පශු වෛද්‍ය වෘත්තිය කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපේ පාඨමාලාව අවුරුදු 5ක් වුණත් මේ තිබුණු පහුගිය තත්ත්ව අනුව මාස කිහිපයක විතර ප්‍රමාදයක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක අපි පුළුවන් තරම් අඩු කරගන්න තමයි අපේ අංශ ප්‍රධානීලා කටයුතු කරගෙන යන්නේ. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක ඉතින් පහුගිය තිබිච්ච කොවිඩ් සහ සම් අපහසුතා නිසා ඒක දිග් ගැහුණා. මම හිතන්නේ අපි පුළුවන් තරම් උත්සාහ කරනවා එම පාඨමාලාව අවුරුදු 5 මාස කිහිපයකින්වත් මේක ඉවර කරගන්න ඕනේ කියන මතය තමයි අපි ඉන්නේ. අත පශු වෛද්‍ය මම හිතන්නේ ඔබ පශු වෛද්‍යවරයෙක් වරයෙක් විදිහට පත් වුණාට පස්සේ මම හිතන්නේ අපිට තියෙන තාමත් ප්‍රධාන ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨ ගණනාවකම වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන් හැකියාව තියෙනවා. and දැන් තියෙන තත්ත්වය අනුව අපේ මෙතන ග්‍රැජුවේට්ස් ලගේ එම්ප්ලොයබිලිටි එක ඇත්තටම 100%. එකම ළමයෙක්වත් රැකියාවක් නැතුව නෑ, ගෙදර නෑ. එයා කැමැත්තෙන්ම රැකියාවක් නොකරනවා ඇරෙන්න ඔය සියලු දෙනාටම මං හිතන්නේ රැකියාවක් guaranteed at the moment. ඒක නිසා මං හිතන්නේ ඔබේ පාඨමාලාව අවුරුදු 5න් ඉවර කරලා මං හිතන්නේ සීමා වාසික කාලය ඉවර කරලා පුළුවන් තරම් ඉක්මනින් ජොබ් මාකට් එකට ජොයින් වෙන එක තමයි ඇත්තටම ළමයි වශයෙන් කරන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට කිව්වොත් අපේ පීඨයේ ඇත්තටම ආර්ථික අපහසුතාවයෙන් පෙළෙන ගොඩක් දරුවන්ට මම හිතන්නේ පේරාදෙණිය ඇලුම්නයි ඇසෝසියේෂන් සහ පශු වෛද්‍ය පීඨය මගින් කරන ඇලුම්නයි ඇසෝසියේෂන් එකෙන් සෑහෙන මුදලින් ආධාර කරමින් තියෙනවා සහ ඉදිරියට කරන්නත් ඇත්තටම අපි කටයුතු සූදානම් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඇත්තට පශු වෛද්‍ය පීඨයේ ඇලුම්නයි ඇසෝසියේෂන් එකට දැන් අවුරුදු කීපයක් වෙන්නේ. මම හිතන්නේ මුළු ලෝකේ පුරාම පැතිරී සිටින අපේ පශු වෛද්‍යවරුන්ගෙන් ඉතාමත් කැපවීමෙන් අපේ කෝස් එකේ ක්වොලිටි එක සහ අනිත් වෙල්ෆෙයාර් පැත්ත බලන්න සෑහෙන උදව් කරලා තියෙනවා. දැන් ඒ වගේ තමයි අද අපේ ડોક્ટર රාජ් පාකීනාදන් අද අපේ ඉන්වයිටඩ් ස්පීකර් කෙනෙක් විදිහට ඇවිල්ලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ව පොඩ්ඩක් ධෛර්යමත් කිරීමේ අදහසින් තමයි අපි ඔහුට ඉන්වයිට් කරේ. ඔහු ගැන විස්තරයක් පස්සේ කියයි. ඉතින් ඒ වගේම මම හිතන්නේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය තුල තිබෙන සමහර අපි හිතමු රැගින් කියලා කතන්දරයක් තියෙනවා. නමුත් අපේ පීඨයේ මම හිතන්නේ පහුගිය අතර කීපේ කාලයකම කිසිම ප්‍රධාන ඔය නාවකවාදයේ හා ආශ්‍රිත කිසිම දෙයක් අපිට සර් වාර්තා වෙලා නැහැ. අපි නොදන්න අයුරින් දැන් මට ආරංචි වුණා සමහර දේවල් ඔය WhatsApp වගේ තාක්ෂණය යොදාගෙන කරනවා කියලා ඒ දිස්ත්‍රික් අනුව ඒ සීනියර්ස්ලා එකතු වෙලා මං හිතන්නේ එහෙම කතාවකුත් මට ආරංචි වුණා. නමුත් අපේ පීඨේ ඉතාමත් මං හිතන්නේ අපේ දූ දරුවෝ ඉතාමත් සහයෝගයෙන් කටයුතු කරලා මේ දක්වා මේ අවුරුදු කීපය තුල ඇත්තටම අපි කිසිම ඉන්සිඩන්ට් එකක් අපේ ෆැකල්ටියෙන් වාර්තා වුණේ නැහැ. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක ඉදිරියටත් පවත්වාගෙන යන්න කියලා ආයාචනය කරමින් අපි මොනම විදිහකින්වත් නාවකවාදයේ හෝ වර්බල් or physical harassment අපි කිසිම විදිහකින් අපි ටොලරේට් කරන්නේ නැහැ. අපි zero ragging policy එකක් අපේ ෆැකල්ටියේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒ වගේ අසු වුණොත් මම හිතන්නේ නිසියාකාර දඬුවම් දෙන්න අපේ ඩිපියුටි ප්‍රොක්ටර් පීඨාධිපතිතුමාත් ඉතාමත්ම අපි මේක පැකිලෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා මම හිතන්නේ මේ ඉදිරි මාස 3 ඔරියන්ටේෂන් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් හොඳට ෆලෝ කරලා මාස 3-4 වගේ කාලේ මම හිතන්නේ ඊට පස්සේ අධ්‍යයන කටයුතු පටන් අරගෙන හොඳින් කරගෙන යන්න කියලා පවසමින් මගේ වචන සුවල්පයෙන් අවසන් කරනවා. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
Thank you, sir. We would now like to take this opportunity to invite the Vice Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya, Professor M.D. Lamavansa, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to all of you. Dear new students, Dean of the Faculty, Professor Pushpakumara, and Deputy Vice Chancellor and several other deans, heads of the departments, other academics, acting librarian, the acting registrar, and all the other academic staff, and dear parents. First of all, let me congratulate new students for your achievements. And this is a very important day for you. As your dean said, you are changing your life. And university is here to help you. You will hear a little later a speech from one of the eminent scholars that your faculty has produced, and Dr. Raj Pakirajan from Sydney. And on behalf of the university, so thank you very much for taking your time off to address our new students. You were here only about, I think, 30 years ago. Yes, it was about 28 years ago. And you are here to help our students. And Professor Pushpakumara mentioned that he is trying with his staff to complete this degree program in 5 years. I know that the staff is facing many difficulties due to a lot of other reasons, and including COVID closures, economic downturn, and all that. As students, what you need to do is to help your staff to complete your degree program in 5 years. If you think you want to stay here for longer, the time you are going to live is not going to get extended. You will be wasting your time, even extra day here in the university. Sometime at your age, you don't understand how important even a single day in your life is. So work with them. And already some of you all may be late. All of you are late because I think you all are from this. When did you do the exam? 2021 December, am I right? Students, when did you do your A-levels last? sorry, December 2021. February 2022. So now you did that exam, 1 year and 4 months since you did the exam, and what a waste of time. And some of you all may have done the exam for the second and the third time as well. So consider that and be aware of that situation. The next question that I ask from you is, why are you here? Professor Pushpakumara mentioned about you trying to become a good scholar and compassionate doctor and all that. Yes, that is true. And your field has a lot of science, and also dealing with patients and their guardians is an art as well, especially in professional fields like medicine or dental sciences or veterinary medicine. There is a good component of art as well. If you were asked as a school child, what is the purpose of education, your teachers and the parents would have told, Honda Purawasiyak wenna, to become a good citizen or to get educated to do a good job. If you are asked now the same question, that answer cannot be the only answer, because already in the school days and you have learned that how important it is to become a good citizen or to do a good job after good education. But there is more now as a university student. If I am to sum up everything in one word, what you should become, or the purpose of university education is to become a good scholar. Honda vidyarthek wenna. What is the meaning of this? Maybe if that is the purpose, you want to, when you go home today, go to the hostels, read about the meaning of scholar. If you want to become a scholar, in that, there are, related to your field, scholar in your field could mean becoming a scientist. There are a lot of good scientists that your faculty has produced, even including in the current academic staff. Since, I think first convocation was held in 1953 for your faculty, you have produced 2,103 graduates so far, undergraduates, postgraduates about 175. So this, among these 2,100 odd number, and we have produced good good researchers and scientists, and also we have produced good healers, good doctors. And that is another component of your learning or being a scholar. And then there are few who become real philosophers, darshanikayo, who have gained broad knowledge, not only in the subject of veterinary medicine and animal science, but matters related to life in a broader sense. So there are 3 groups of people that we have produced in this faculty. And you are lucky to join such a faculty and to become one of the 3, either a good doctor or a good scientist and a researcher and a philosopher. Or you can become 3 in 1. All 3 in 1 person. That is also possible for exceptionally good students. Or else you might decide to give up all these things and go and do something else, farming or car sales or something like that. That is also possible, but then you lay a good foundation here. What is this good foundation then? That is the cornerstone of you becoming somebody in 5 years' time. For this, we speak about what is known as emotional intelligence. It is related to your buddhiya, emotional intelligence. And there are, basically, if you can remember, there are 5 components that we talk about in this. That is something we need to cultivate as university students and teachers. One is about self-awareness. Do you know about yourself, especially your emotions, what go through? I know what is, to a certain extent, I know what is going through in your mind today. You are so excited, you are starting a new life in a new place, afraid of meeting new people, and fear of ragging and harassment, and study, all that, and you are away from your parents for the first time maybe, and all that is the economical hardships, all that. So those are going through. So self-awareness help you to face these challenges. We all face challenges. All of us have problems in the morning, daytime, afternoon, every time. So we try to solve them, rather than taking that stress to your heart or to your brain. And that is another important aspect that you must cultivate. If you do your work well, all of you become graduates in 5 years' time. Don't have any hesitation about, because you have got good facilities, good teachers, and you all have good brains to do that. Don't worry about that. Then the self-awareness is linked to you having self-regulation. All the things, wild things come into your mind. But unless you self-regulate, how you behave with other people, what you do and what you don't, and that is the self-discipline that you must bring into your, and don't go by what someone else says, but you got to listen to them. Whether they are seniors or your colleagues or your parents or your teachers, you listen to them. But regulate yourself. You can have good people have 4 or 5 principles in their life, and they don't break those principles, whatever happens. And that, along with that comes self-regulation, those principles. Then you have enough facilities here. The third point is motivation. You are motivated, that is why you are here. You have passed your exams. Only very few people, only 90 this time, have the opportunity of coming to this faculty. So you are motivated enough. Maintain that. There will be certain days you want to sleep and you want to go home and do all that, and you want to go to the gymnasium and all that. That is also part of motivation, and you have ups and downs and go through this life with the aim, one of the 3 aims, to become a good practitioner, a good doctor, or a scientist and researcher, and a philosopher, or all in one. So have that as the target and do things in a motivated fashion. Then the empathy, read about it please, except to say that, how should I feel if I am in your position today? We often try to understand that. Unfortunately, students do not try to understand what is this poor Vice Chancellor's position today, or at any time. And we put into someone else's shoes and try to think what it means. Your staff are quite capable of doing that, and they feel for you, they think for you. Many times they come and talk to me, make a venona, make a venona, make a venona, make a venona. So that, try to be empathetic. That is what it means, and with being doctors, that is essential, because you are dealing with animals. If you are one of them, how do you feel? Their pain, their suffering, they also have emotions. And then they are masters, guardians. Then another important, the fifth thing I would like to say is the social skills. We come from different backgrounds, all corners of this country, from all socio-economic backgrounds, ethnic, religious backgrounds. We have got varying social skills, but social skills involve how we interact with others. How do we listen to them? How much? And how do we express things without hurting them? How do we develop our leadership skills? And in this university, by associating with teachers, sometimes your senior students say, don't go to teachers and they are devils, yakku yanne epa. එහෙනම් ඉතින් මෙතෙන්ට එන්න වැඩක් නැහැ නේ, වෙන තැනකට ගිහිල්ලා මේක ඉගෙන ගන්න තිබ්බනේ. So, because they are well experienced, they have children like you all. And get closer to them and see whether there is anything worth in them for you to extract. If there isn't anything, there may be very good students here. You don't need anybody, anything, and you can be independent, and so nothing much to gain from your teachers. If you decide that, fine. But otherwise, get closer to them and see whether these people have anything worth to contribute to your improvement in the faculty. And that helps you to develop social skills. And at a given time in this university, as of now, there are more than 13,000 undergraduates. If you develop social skills and link at least with 1,000 of them, 100 from each faculty, there are faculties not having 100 from each faculty, then once you become a practitioner of somebody in this country or anywhere in another 10 years' time, you will have 1,000 people, eminent people in the world who are educated, holding good positions, so that you can give a call and help your institution through those contacts. So develop those kind of skills and contacts. ආපස්සට chance එකක් ඉන්නේ නැහැ එච්චර ගානක් එක වැඩ කරන්න. Never in your life you will get that opportunity. So consider these 5 aspects during your next 5 years, and for that, I don't have to say the university is number 1 in the country, and recently all the academic programs and our university was rated grade A, and internationally we are among the top 3 to 5% of universities. All that is there. All that have happened thanks to people like Dr. Raj and the staff who have contributed to this university. You also have an opportunity by being good students. You have research projects and variety of other things, contribute to the university even as undergraduate, and then become good alumni of your faculty and our university. And that is the pride that we have, and that is what we expect from you. Nothing else. You don't want to come and polish our shoes or do anything, but become the best possible inherent to you. And for that, all the facilities of this university being the most comprehensive university in the country, you have a lot of them: gymnasium, swimming pool, walking path, hostels. 65% of our students get hostels, unlike any other university. And you get virtually free electricity and water and all that. So use all these things in a meaningful manner and become good scholars. And for that, I'm sure, I know for sure that you have that energy, motivation, and the mental abilities. And I wish you the very best to that end. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, sir. We have with us today a distinguished guest to address the gathering. We now invite Dr. B. R. Fernando, the head, Department of Public Health and Pharmacology, to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. R. Parkinathan, to the audience.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have the honor and privilege of introducing our distinguished guest speaker, Dr. Raj Pakinathan. Actually, he has graduated, he is a product of Hindu College, Jaffna, and entered the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science in 1990, and graduated in 1995. And then he has moved to Australia next year, like after 1 year, he has moved to Australia to pursue his postgraduate studies. In between, before he left to Australia, he has worked as a temporary assistant lecturer in the Department of Preclinical Sciences at that time. Today it's Basic Veterinary Sciences. And then he has graduated with a Master of Veterinary Science from University of Sydney, Australia. And afterwards, he joined the anesthesia unit of the same university and worked for about 2 years. Before he starting his career as a small animal veterinary surgeon in New South Wales, Australia. He has worked as a small animal veterinary practitioner for about 10 years. And during this time, he has obtained 2 memberships of Australian College of Veterinary Science, specifically in the fields of pharmacology and small animal medicine. Then in 2011, he joined a company called Zootis Australia. You might have heard of Pfizer Animal Health, right? Pfizer is a very famous company. He has joined Zootis Australia, and today he holds the position of Manager Clinical Development of the same company. He has expertise in small animal medicine, veterinary pharmacology, vaccine development, and specifically he has contributed to very famous 2 products, Simparica and Revolution Plus. You will learn about them once you come to clinical years. And also he has contributed to a number of peer-reviewed international journals and patents. Further, he holds an honorary visiting lecturer position in the Department of Veterinary Public Health and Pharmacology. Without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Raj Pakinathan to deliver his valuable speech for you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. The Vice Chancellor, the Dean of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, all the respective deans from all other faculties, academics, non-academic staff, and colleagues, and my teachers, they are still here. And of course, the freshers and their parents, welcome to you all. I feel very honored and privileged to get this opportunity to address to you and welcome you to this one and only vet faculty in the country, and probably one of the best universities in the world, actually, for its character, nature, the buildings, and the people. And I'm pretty sure you're just about to embark that exciting journey. So I'm here to share my thoughts, my request, and some guidance to you as you are about to embark your exciting journey to becoming a veterinarian in 5 years' time. I want to talk about 3 aspects of it, and of course the first question is what the veterinary profession is going to look like in the future. So I'll do that. Secondly, I'll talk about the faculty and what the BBSc degree is going to offer you in terms of the career opportunities. Then university education is not about books, it's beyond that. So those are 3 things I'll share with you. So can I go to the first slide? So I want to talk about three things here. The first one is human-animal bond. So we done a survey of 18,000 pet owners in 9 countries, and these are 45 minutes face-to-face interviews. And based on this, we summarize these points here. I can't read it actually, so the 94% of the pet owners said the pets are very important to their life. The 87 of them said owning a pet actually is important for their human, mental and physical health. The 84% of the pet owners said, regardless of their financial situation, they are prepared to pay any amount of money to pay for their cost associated with treating their pets. So what that means to you is, if you want to pursue a career in small animal vets, the future is very bright. Secondly, as you know, the population is growing, and 2050 you expect the food demand, especially the protein demand, is going to be by 60%. So if you are going to be in livestock sector, which is a farm animal sector, there's a lot of opportunities for you, and around the world as well as in Sri Lanka, the growth of this industry is going to be huge for the next 20 years. Finally, you would have heard about One Health. What that means is, we are living in an ecosystem where human and the pets and the environment, we share the ecosystem. We need to ensure that if you actually treat a pet and you are protecting humans, and obviously lead to protecting the environment, we shall come to that later. So probably you would have heard about zoonosis, where the diseases can transmit from animals to human. So you have to play a huge role in the future to ensure that the animals are protected for the disease like rabies and even simple things like parasites, so you can protect humans, because humans can get into these zoonotic diseases. As you can see, for recent pandemic, you never seen in the world in 100 years where the small lapse in control between animals and humans lead to a COVID-19. I don't want to talk about more. That's another example. So it's important for you to play a huge role in protecting pets. Obviously, you're going to protect humans and the environment. Second point is, as you heard about antimicrobial resistance, you got to really play a significant role because there are literatures supporting that excess use of antibiotics in, especially food-producing animals like cattle, sheep, goat, pigs, and poultry will lead to animal antimicrobial resistance in human medicine. So you got to play a crucial role in that. Finally, can't remember what I wrote there. So food safety, yeah. So when I mentioned about environment, so when you treat animals, you need to ensure whatever the drugs will be, as you know, will be excreted from urine and feces. That's how the pharmacokinetics of a drug works. So you need to ensure whatever the drugs you treat for food-producing animals or even dogs and cats, you need to protect the end product like meat, milk, and egg should not have any residues of the product, which can adversely affect humans. At the same time, you need to ensure that all the feces excreted, the drugs excreted in the feces in a cattle should not impact the important environmental fauna, etc. So you need to make sure you have 3 important roles to play as you become a vet in 5 years' time. The next slide. 3. Thank you. So as I'm very proud and very privileged to be here. I always cherished the time I had 5 years at the university. And as you know, in Sri Lanka, the university education is free, unlike in the Western world, where we have to pay a tuition fee, whether the parents, if they are rich enough, they can pay the tuition fee, which is around $150,000 when you graduated. or you get a loan from the government and you'll pay it off after your graduation. Here, I searched on Google what are the countries actually offer free education, and it's very rare. It's only 11 countries I can think of, but in Sri Lanka offer free education all the way from college to the university. So you really need to appreciate what the country is offering. Despite all the economic crisis, they didn't touch the university education. So once you graduated, you are not in debt, but you will be indebted to the country forever. So don't forget this faculty and the university after you graduated. You still, you'll be involved with, if you become an academic, but even if you don't get the chance, I want you to really continue to come back through alumni society to support the faculty and the university as much as possible. When it comes to the university, and I think Vice Chancellor and Professor Anil Pushpakumar told what this faculty is going to offer to you. The foundation is very important. So I started as an academic, then I went to research, then I became a small animal vet. So when I talking about small animal vet, I only dealing with dogs and cats. My current role, I deal with every animals under the planet. So I do a trial in cats, dogs, cattle, sheep, pigs, and poultry. So I can say myself as a full-fledged veterinarian. As you can see, after 10 years, I have a little knowledge in anything other than dogs and cats. The reason I was able to restart my knowledge and able to learn everything because I had a really good foundation here. So what you need to do is you need to really concentrate, and I know you are proud to be here, and you deserve to be here, but do justice. There are, as you know, the competition is in A levels very, very high and very extreme. There are students who have missed out by 1-2 marks, failed to enter the vet faculty. So you are here. You need to work hard, do justice, and you have this curriculum and the staff here who are committed to do the right things and make you as a fantastic vets in 5 years' time. But you have to do all the hard yards. One more thing I missed is rights versus privileges. As you know, I respect all your rights you have, whether it's a political or religious, whatever. But I want, at the same time, you are here, it's a privileged position. So you need to make sure while you're exercising your rights, the faculties and the universities, properties, and how the university system is working, they should not be affected. You have no rights whatsoever to upset the flow of the university system by, exercising your rights here. So I want to be very careful because I experienced that in my time. We missed out, a lot of good time at the faculty. We had to cut short our final year by, we finished in 6 months instead of 1 year. So I request you to respect the facility and the properties, everything from library to the books and the buildings, and make sure you support the university's effort. Vice Chancellor said about, he need to, continue this process to, send you out and let you graduate in 5 years' time. So you need to play a role as well. So please keep in mind that and respect that facility and the staff and the university. The next slide, please. So then, the university education is not all about books. It's beyond that. You'll feel it. You'll probably in 6 months' time, you'll feel what that means. Emotionally intelligent, I think, I don't want to go into explain. I think Vice Chancellor has explained brilliantly. So basically, you need to be aware of your own emotions, and while you interact with the others, you need to respect their position, their emotions, and try to build a relationship and connect to each other. And like Vice Chancellor said, you are coming with different, backgrounds. So this is an opportunity for you to learn about each other, and help each other, and build the emotionally intelligent, show compassion and empathy towards each other. Okay. The next thing, it's all about building resilience. You are not only a veterinary surgeons in 5 years' time. You're going to be the leaders of the profession, so you need to build your leadership. In order to do that, you need to build emotional intelligence as well as resilience. Everyone have your own comfort zone. Try to take upon the challenge. This is a place to you take upon the challenge, not when you're actually out practicing. Here, your peers, they won't make any judgment about you. They are really, they support you. Doesn't matter who you are, whether you are good in education or good in sports or whatsoever. So you can open to your peers. They're the best people in the world, I can tell you. You'll realize in 5 years' time. So I want you to take the challenge path, not to the comfort zone. Come out of the comfort zone. Take the challenge. Be resilient. Don't scare of anyone. I know first few months at the university can be challenging. Be strong. The second thing is, the last thing is I want to talk about I know A-level is competition. That's all over now. So I want you to grow and grow together. What that means is, when you actually go, learn every subject and everything, if you learn something, share with the others. This is not a competition. You're all going to get BBSC at the end. So what I want you to grow and grow together. So, then you're also growing yourself as well as helping each others out. And I know you heard about a word called copy, So when you learn something, you go and teach to your peers as well as your juniors. So that's how I want you to do that. Finally, this is the best place to be. I told you this is one of the best universities because of the nature and the character and the people. And you have a lot of opportunities to go to the hostels and the library, and especially social media. Go out, enjoy, play sports, there are dramas, and there's a lot of art you can do. Enjoy the university life, and all the best. I'm very excited for you, and hopefully we'll see you in 5 years' time out in the veterinary profession. And I'd like to finally thanks Professor Anil Pushpakumara for this opportunity, and thanks very much.
Thank you very much, sir. To break the monotony of the day's proceedings, we have organized a cultural item which will be performed by my fellow colleagues. Let us now invite them to showcase their talents. The stage is all yours.
संतान सुसुंदवटा अंतान सुलंग हनुवा मंगाव रलिते नगवा गंगाव उहे गेलुवा गंगाव उहे गेलुवा මල්වීදි අතර සඟවා ගියහාදු ඇතිද බැලුවා වල් පාලම ගත සොලවා අපි බයද කියා බැලුවා බඹර තාලෙට හිත ගැසෙන හරි පොටයට මාල දෙක තුන බාර වෙනකොට ගල්ලා ආයම් සුසනගේට පෙන්නා සුඹුල් මාස්ටර් මට ගල්ලා ඕල විතරම හල්ලා වන්දරින් පිරුණයි නිරන්තර සුවඳ සුවඳ හැමුවෙයි කිඳුරු නටන කොට සොකරි අඩි තිබුණේ වඳුරේ අඳුරු තැනකයි සායම් තුලේ නාකොලේ සිඹින්නේ ඒ තොල්මලේ රුන්විලේ ඔරුත් ඔරුත් ගිලුණයි මල්මල් සාරිය බඳේ වදින කොට බඹර බඹර තාලෙට හිත ගැසෙන හරි පුටයට මාල දෙක තුන බාර වෙනකොට ගල්ලා ආයම් සුසනගේට පෙන්නා සුඹුල් මාස්ටර් මට ගල්ලා ඕල විතරම හල්ලා
Thank you very much. For several years, the faculty has made it a part of the agenda of the Welcome Ceremony program to honor the students who have attained academic excellence in the BBSc study program. This year too, several such awards will be presented, and we may now invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya, Professor W.M.T. Madhujit, to present the following medals. Mr. and Mrs. M.P. Seneviratna Gold Medal for Veterinary Parasitology, Kumudimali, W.U. Mr. and Mrs. M.P. Seneviratna Gold Medal for Veterinary Parasitology, Kirti Singha, KV. D. Seneviratna Gold Medal for Excellence in Veterinary Public Health, Kumudumali, W.U. Thank you very much, sir. Now, I kindly invite Ms. Udeni Kumudumali, an award winner, to address the gathering.
Good morning to you all. The Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, Deans of other faculty, the invited speaker, special invitees, all academic and non-academic staff, my fellow colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I stand before you not only as a proud recipient of an award, but also as the testament to the power of perseverance and determination. First and foremost, I want to extend a warm welcome to you all. It's a moment of great privilege and honor for me to extend my hearty welcome to you all at this memorable event. University of Peradeniya, the renowned institution nestled amidst lush greenery, has been nurturing brilliance of minds for over 80 years, empowering them to shape a bright future for our world. So, welcome to this prestigious University of Nature. You are about to embark on a new and exciting chapter of your life. As a new entrant in this institution, the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya, I fully understand the excitement, nervousness, and uncertainties that come with beginning your academic journey. But my dear new entrant, trust me, I have been there. However, I stand here today to tell you that irrespective of the challenges that lie ahead, you have the strength within you to conquer them all. Today, we stand on the precipice of a thrilling and noble journey. But let me be clear, this journey will not always be easy because veterinary medicine demands patience, endurance, and insatiable thirst for knowledge. So congratulations for being selected to the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya. I recall the very first day that I set foot on this faculty. It filled with trepidation. So, you know, there's one of our seniors, I witnessed a final year student who delivered a fascinating speech in front of us, and that was the time I was inspired to do the same one day. See, here I am, speaking in front of you, again filled with trepidation. The immense workload, intellectual pressure, and the eagerness to prove myself all weighted heavily on my mind, and it quickly became apparent that I would face countless hurdles, obstacles that would either break me or make me stronger. It was up to me to choose the latter part of my university life. My dear new entrants, let me share a secret that has been the key to my success. You know, it's all about right attitude and positive attitude. You know, this girl standing in front of you started her career from a small village called Serunuvara in Trincomalee district. She came from a very, very rural area and didn't have academic background at all and comfort zone to proceed. You know, this entire path was not just on a bed of roses. Hence, I want to say one thing for all of you. Remember, no matter where you come from, what your school is, who your parents, and what they do. Trust me, if your intention is clear, it will lead to the home of success. I worked hard with the belief that one day I will get a platform like this to express my journey to glory. You might face challenges along the way. There could be tough time, but remember, persistent and hard work will always pay off. Embrace challenges, believe in yourself, and surround yourself with the people who believe in you. One of the most significant problems that I encountered was a constant battle with self-doubt. It is easy to question one's abilities in the face of brilliant minds and talented individuals. However, I learned that embracing my uniqueness and acknowledging my strength was the key to overcome this self-imposed barrier. Next, the time management presented another formidable obstacle because balancing academics, extracurricular activities, and personal commitments felt like a juggling act that often led me feeling overwhelmed and stretched thin. Yet, through trial and errors, I honed my ability to prioritize tasks and set realistic goals. But amidst these challenges, I also learned the invaluable lesson of seeking help when needed. Don't think it is neither a sign of weakness nor incompetence to ask for guidance. Don't forget to utilize vast resources and support systems available to you in our faculty, in our university, whether it is a professor, mentor, or fellow community. They are ready to lend a helping hand and support each other on this transformative journey. But remember, my dear new entrants, the most powerful tool in overcoming adversity is within yourself, is your unwavering determination. As award winner of this faculty, we are proof that dreams are not just ephemeral figment of our imagination. See, they are attainable realities. I have a responsibility to inspire and motivate you and share my experience. Together, let us soar to unimaginable heights and leave an indelible mark on this faculty, university, and our community and the world. Furthermore, I encourage each of you to make the most of these opportunities. There are many academic awards, gold medals, scholarships, and fellowships. Try to seize them, grab them, and push yourself out of your comfort zone and go above and beyond what's required. Remember, this road ahead is yours, and it's your alone to travel. I believe in each of you. I know that you will do great things. Embrace the challenges, embrace your brilliance, and this is the time for you to rise and shine. Last but not least, as a proud winner of this wonderful journey, let me share a saying. To be the best that you can be, have faith in your abilities. Live honestly and joyfully. That's how to be a winner. And hats off for pre-education. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your inspiring words. Now, we would like to take this opportunity to invite the Secretary of the Veterinary Students' Union, Mr. Anupama Sandakalum, to address the gathering.
A very good morning, all of you. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being here with us today. The Deputy Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, the Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, Head of the Department from all faculty departments, all the academic and non-academic staff members who are gathered here, and finally, to the brothers and sisters from the batch 2021-2022. On behalf of the Students' Union of Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, it's my great pleasure to warmly welcome the batch 2021-2022, our university, and specifically to our esteemed faculty. Today, you have the incredible opportunity to not only to enter the finest university in the country, but also to be a part of only faculty that impacts knowledge in veterinary medicine. With the introduction of new five-year curriculum, I firmly believe that you will be groomed into highly skilled and competent veterinary medical professional. I must emphasize that apart from excelling academically, you will have the chance to actively participate in sports, aesthetics, and explore various art forms, literature, nature, and environment. The freedom and opportunity provided to engage these activities make the University of Peradeniya through a universal village. As the Students' Union of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, we organize a series of impactful programs in each year, such as Sangida Pamal Social Care Program, Blood Donation Camp, Vet Gipadura, Vet Games, and also Valasathiya. Additionally, we arrange a scholarship program annually to support those in need financial aid. I strongly encourage you to actively participate in these programs with able to contribute to society while reaping maximum benefits. It's crucial to acknowledge the free education enables, determine the student from even the most rural area of our country to access equal education. While enjoying the privilege of free education, I urge you to recognize your duty and responsibility to safeguard the free education for your future generation. Let us as students commit yourselves to protect and preservation of essence of free education. The Students' Union of the Faculty will work diligently to ensure equal access to this freedom for all the students. Together, we are bounded by a strong sense of brotherhood, transcending and mere individual needs. නිදහස් අධ්‍යාපනයේ පියා CWW කන්නංගර මහතාගේ වචන ස්වල්පයක් ඔබ වුණේ පවසන්නම්. නිදහස් අධ්‍යාපනයේ දිනවීම ඉතා අපහසු කාර්යයක් වූයෙන් ඒ රැක ගැනීම ඔබට බාරයි. ඉතින් කුළුඳුලියම විශ්වවිද්‍යාල භූමියට පවතන පාය තබන ඔබත් එම යුතුයකම වක්කීම ඔබටත් බාරයි. ඔබ නිදහස් අධ්‍යාපනය වෙනුවෙන් කැප වෙන්න. අප ඔබ වෙනුවෙන් කැමතිනම්. පුංචි නිසදසක් සමග මාගේ කතාව අවසන් කරන්නම්. පියාපත් ඇනුවෙමු ඔබේ බර දරන්නට ඈතටම ඉගිලියන් සීන රජ කරන්නට. ස්තුතියි.
Thank you. An event of this magnitude cannot be handled single-handedly. Therefore, we would like to invite Dr. N.M.T. Anupama, Senior Lecturer in Veterinary Immunology and Parasitology from the Department of Veterinary Pathobiology, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Kajini. And thank you all. I know I'm standing in between you and the refreshments, so I will be quick to finish by thanking all the people who have made this event a successful one. So it's a great privilege and honor to stand here today as the organizing committee of the welcome ceremony and the pre-vet program of the 2021-22 batch. And the events of this caliber cannot become reality without collaborative contribution from many counterparts. So first and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, Professor M.D. Lamavansha, for his presence here today and despite his busy schedule to welcome all of you. And our guest, Deputy Vice Chancellor, University of Peradeniya, Professor W.M.T. Madhujis. Thank you very much, sir, for being here with us to grace the occasion. Dr. Raj Pakiyanathan, the keynote speaker who traveled all the way from Australia to add glamour to this event and describing the enormous potential for the veterinarians in the world. Thank you very much, sir, for being here with us and also for your insightful guidance for the new entrants of the faculty. And my sincere thanks goes to all the deans of faculties, directors of the postgraduate institutes, who also added more glamour to the event. I would also like to thank University Proctor, Acting Registrar, Bursa, Chief Medical Officer, Librarian, Director Student Accommodation and the Marshall Division, who are present here today, who will assist you in many ways and many occasions throughout your studentship in the University of Peradeniya. Thank you very much for your active contributions and tireless efforts in making student lives much easier. The events like this doesn't happen overnight. The wheels started rolling months ago. We have been very fortunate to be backed up with a motivated and dedicated team headed by the Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, Professor Anil Pushpkumar. Sir, we wouldn't be able to make this event a reality without your great leadership. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank all heads of departments and all academic and non-academic staff members who are present here today to grace the occasion and welcome the students. And the heaviest weights of the hall and venue arrangements were carried out by our energetic Senior Assistant Registrar and his team from the Dean's Office. Thank you very much for your long days of work and all our non-academic staff members for assisting us to make this event a success. I must mention University Webmaster and his team, Mr. Ganganath and Mr. Shamil, who always play a big role behind the screen for smooth running of this program. And my sincere and heartfelt gratitude goes to the coordinator of the orientation program, Dr. Tushari Gunawardana, and her team, faculty ELTU coordinator, Mr. Indrajit Soisa and his team, our lovely compeer, Ms. Kajini Disanayaka, our creative and dedicated dancing team, our innovative decorator, Mr. Chintaka, who bore the largest burdens of the final episode. My sincere thanks to Ambevela Farm for providing fresh flowers for the beautiful decorations, and Dr. Sujit Sudhusingha, from Managing Director of the Vet Pharma, for sponsoring the docket, the beautiful docket that you have in your hand. Last but not least, thank you very much, my dear students of the batch 2021-22, and the parents. You are our precious stakeholders who has the great potential to uplift the veterinary profession to great heights. While sincerely apologizing if I miss anyone who contributed to make this event a success, let me wind up with famous quote from Dr. Dolittle, the veterinarian that you all know. I quote, "Animals don't always speak with their mouths," said the parrot in high voice. Raise her eyebrows. They talk with their ears, with their feet, with their tails, and with everything. It is up to you to read and understand them. So bear that in mind. I unquote, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam. We have now come to the end of the welcome ceremony. While taking this opportunity to congratulate you all, let us hope that you all will have the courage and resilience to dwell deep into the field of veterinary medicine and animal science. As Sir Ivo Jennings, the first Vice-Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya, once stated, "The fundamental task of university education is to produce educated men and women in the fullest sense of that phrase. Men and women who are capable of fulfilling any function in the world that may fall to their lot. Citizens of high intelligence, complete moral integrity, and possessing energy, initiative, judgment, tact, and qualities of leadership." To achieve that end, Sir Ivo Jennings states that reading 2 books a week is a normal ration, 3 not unusual, and this goes on throughout one's life. From children's stories and fiction, one slips unself-consciously into biography, travel, poetry, drama, and ultimately solid literature. This is the main part of education of an undergraduate. And indeed, a student who does not read at least 2 books a week ought not to go to a university because he or she lacks education, no matter how many examinations he or she has passed. Let us hope that the University of Peradeniya will enrich your souls with the liberal education it will provide, and that you will become constructive citizens who will be able to embrace hybridity and respect diversity of this global community we live in. All the very best. With that, please rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Appa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata, Sundara Sri Peradeniya, Surani Ati Sobhamana Lanka.
There is a small announcement to be made. Refreshments for the academic staff will be served at the Department of Farm Animal Production and Health. We cordially invite the academic staff members to join us there. Thank you. Students, please remain seated until the guests leave the hall.